Miss Eccentric here again, and I'm going to just shoot a very quick video, or supposedly a quick video, of some bangles and bracelets that I got in my last lot of treasures. It was a huge bulk buy. You may have seen my previous videos. Anyway, I've got a really nice lot here, and there's something really exciting that I did find amongst this lot. So stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll show you that special item that we do have. I just wanted to show you what's actually going up on my website. Most of it's listed already. I actually have it on my marketplace in Australia as well, and also on my Facebook page. Now, if you'd like to find me, on my business name is Little Miss Eccentric, and you can find me by that name both on Instagram and on Facebook. And my website is littlemisseccentric.com.au. So if you'd like to see anything here, I'm pretty sure I've got everything listed, and if I haven't, just leave a comment. So some of these things have sold already, but a majority are still up for grabs. So stay tuned with me and I'll show you what I do have. So this is one of the bangles or bracelets I did get. It's a pretty one. I think I have that around about the $20, $28 I think dollars on my website. I do offer Afterpay too, as well as PayPal and direct deposit. I mostly sell in Australia just to make it easier, but if you really do want something, I can go to the extra length and send it overseas if you wish. This is a pretty little bracelet. I can't see any stamps on it. It has pretty purple and pink stones in it, and I did test it on my diamond tester, see if it would light up on the gem part of the diamond tester, but it hasn't. But still a very pretty bracelet, and I like these little bits in here, sort of make it extra pretty. So for you bracelet lovers, I do have a few pretty things up for grabs, and it can be yours. Postage is $10 Australia wide, and it will be obviously more for overseas postage. That's just a little broken piece that came in my bulk lot. I was going to either upcycle it or put it up in my treasure box that I do have. I've got quite a few treasure boxes up for grabs. Some of it's full of vintage jewellery, modern jewellery, broken pieces and beads, so you can upcycle it into your own works of art, as many of you do. They're $100 a box, but as I said, they're jam-packed full. So that will be going in one of them, unless I upcycle it myself, which I don't really haven't got much time these days because I'm so full on with my vintage jewellery business, as well as acrylic jewellery. If you do love acrylic jewellery, I do make lovely pieces, but you have to see those on my website. Here we have another little bracelet, gold toned colour, a vintage style. It has the old vintage clasp just there, which we do up just here. I'm sure you get the gist of it anyway. There we go. It's a pretty piece. It's between $20 and $30. I'm pretty sure that one. It's just a pretty bracelet. I've seen there's many bracelet collectors that are just mad about bracelets as they are brooch collectors, and they have piles and piles of them, all displayed beautifully. Myself, Little Miss Eccentric, I just love brooches, and the more unique they are, the better. But I do love bracelets as well, although I don't really wear bracelets that much. Okay, here's another pretty one. Just got to work out how to undo this one. It does slip on very nicely. It's gold tone, no stamps, and full of rhinestones, pretty sparkling rhinestones. Very pretty. I'll just see if I can quickly open that. This is an old-fashioned clasp, and I keep forgetting how to open this one. I've got to be gentle because I don't want to break it. But anyway, it does open, it does shut. I've done it a few times. You can see the clasp just there. Once again, a very pretty piece. And it's for sale. I think that one might be 20, but don't quote me on that. It's hard to remember all the prices I put on there. Okay, here we have a lovely sterling silver bangle. and it's got lovely rhinestones or cubic zirconias inside it. It's actually marked. It's actually marked just inside there, 925. You can't probably just see that there, but it's definitely there, 925. I did weigh it, but I just can't remember what it did weigh. But it's a very pretty solid sterling silver bangle, and I believe I've got $58 on that, and that can be yours. Still available on my website. So I'll just put that on for you quickly. There we go. Probably sit better the other way actually, but yes, it's very pretty. For you sterling silver lovers. Okay, here we have more of a modern style bracelet. It's got faux turquoise in it. It is not, oops, sorry, it is not sterling silver at all, but it's still pretty, and I believe I only have $20 on this one. Pre-loved, in perfect condition. And you can see by the T-bar just here that it's more of a modern piece. And that's how that one does up. That's just a broken piece of jewellery that's made its way into this tin. Once again, it's going into the treasure box for someone to upcycle. Okay, so here we have a lovely gold vintage bracelet, very chunky and solid, and nice accessory for someone to wear with their outfits. And once again, it just does up on this little clasp once I get hold of it here. Just through here, and there we have it. Possibly 32 on that, I can't remember offhand. I've just got too many pieces of jewellery, it's hard to remember all the prices. But as I said, just go to my website, littlemisseccentric.com.au, and you'll see what prices they are. I'm happy to combine postage too, so all comes in a beautiful gift box as well. So here's a lovely little bracelet again. This one's got purple tones in it. I'll just sort of untangle the way that it goes. It's just got itself a little bit winded up there. Sort of like an amethyst look, but it's not amethyst, it's just faux. And another pretty bracelet, gold tones, purple, for you purple lovers. It has to be one of my favourite colours, that and green. And once again, it's got the older clasp. Anyway, yeah, there we go. Pretty. Okay, so here's another lovely little piece that could be upcycled. It's a lonely earring, and it's going to go in the treasure box as well. It's got lovely little red glass stones inside it. I think earrings are like socks. Socks always go disappearing in the mail, and earrings seem to have the same, in the mail, in the wash, and earrings seem to have the same problem, disappearing. Okay, so here we have another lovely blue and gold tone bracelet, more chunkier style. I've had many likes and comments on this one, but it is still up for grabs, waiting for someone special to buy that one. Again, no stamps. So far, the only piece out of that lot that's had a stamp is that sterling silver bracelet. And once again, it does up with that lovely custards there. So whether you spoil yourself or make this for a gift for someone that loves all this sort of stuff, it can be yours or theirs either way. So pretty. Okay, this one's really nice as well. It's actually a diamante bracelet, and it's got the clear stones as well as lovely ruby coloured stones in there. It's just a lovely piece. Once again, this piece has actually had lots of comments and likes on Marketplace, and it is still available. I think it may be just $32 Australian. And once again, it has a lovely little older clasp on it. So we have got quite a few lovely vintage items here that can be yours if you so wish. Such a pretty piece, this one. Now, I did have a comment in my last video. Someone actually asked, where do I get all my bulk jewellery from? And I haven't actually commented back because I've been between full on and not very well lately. And my actual source of them is on the internet. Now, I just dig and dig and dig deep for all my vintage jewellery. I ask questions and I just dig and dig and dig like this, like nothing else. I can spend hours on it, but I always come up trumps and find beautiful vintage jewellery in bulk. I do prefer to buy in bulk because I am a collector and I'm a reseller. So if you do have vintage jewellery you'd love to sell, please send me a message. I'm happy to buy if it's what I'm after. I live and breathe vintage. I just absolutely love it. So here we have a lovely blue bracelet. Once again, I cannot see any stamps on this bracelet at all. It's sort of like more of a blue enamel. Well, it's definitely not a stone. It's blue enamel set in to this bracelet, and that's the back of it just there. And see this hook. See, this is a vintage item again. I'll just see if I can get it there to you. A hook. A bit different to the other clasp I just shown you. And I'm not sure there's actually something broken or this is actually supposed to be the style on this. But I've managed to put that together regardless. And I'll just hook it, I'll show you in a tick. Hook it through the two loops on the end. And there we have it. So it's definitely a piece of wearable jewellery. There we go. Now here's a unique piece. This is a, I'm just going to try and remember what it's called, a souvenir piece. And it's actually from France. And it's actually tangled up right now with another bracelet. So just bear with me for a minute. I'll just try to undo that. I hate that when that happens. Yeah, it's tangled up with a Sarah Coventry bluebird bracelet, so hopefully I can get that undone, because I'd like to show you that one as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and this bracelet, again, it's quite old. I believe it's from the 1960s, if memory serves me right. It features France and Paris and different icons on there. I believe they're called panel bracelets, but this is a souvenir bracelet from way back then, and it still does up as well. And now I've got it jammed on my arm. There we go. I'll just show you that. You can see the little, I can't see it right now without my loupe, but you can actually see the different names on there. Actually, I do have my loupe here, so I'll just have a, for a change. I think that's the first time nearly that I've had my loupe on me, and I'll just see if I can see what it says. So on each end of the emblem, it has, okay, a little inscription written in it, which is actually raised, and this one says Marbello, so I don't know what that actually means. Someone might be familiar with that, that's from France or Paris or has travelled there. And the next one says something that I cannot make out. Provenzo possibly. And then moving on to the next one, it says Curdy, I think. I can't quite make that one out. So it's got different names on each piece there, so it's a very unique item. This one says Normandy just there, Normandy. And the next one says, okay, something that I cannot make out at all. It's like more of a yeah, it's more like a flower imprint of some kind. And I think I'll be taking up too much time on the video if I show you each of these, but on each of each one, it actually shows raised words of what each one represents. I'll just quickly put that one together as well for you. So once again, we have a different kind of clasp as well. And that's the other end of it, and it actually just shoots in there, like so. And it does that beautifully. Not loose, just perfectly, so you can wear it. And once again, this one's available, but I can't remember the cost at this time. This one's more of a modern bangle. It's a turtle one. It's got a spring clasp here, so it shows it's more modern. And I'll just shoot that one on. So this one will be lovely for a younger girl. Featuring lovely little turtles in different colours. We're getting towards the end of the video. I just actually missed one here. It's a bracelet, a lovely rhinestone bracelet. Once again, this one's still up for grabs, and lots of likes, but no sales. And again, it's featuring the older style clasp. As such. Oops. Fumble fingers here. There we go. And it does up like that. And I think I have 32 on this one as well. Now, this one, I can't believe this one's still up for grabs. I've seen it, I've actually shown it in other videos. And it's actually, I believe it's marcasite. It's early 1930s, 1940s, 50s, something to that effect. I can't quite remember because I have, as I said, I've got so much jewellery, it's hard to remember every detail. But this one's actually a real little sparkler. I actually tested it on my diamond tester, hoping it would actually come up diamonds, but no such luck. But it actually doesn't matter because this piece is just absolutely stunning, and it's probably not showing the... So I'm just continuing on from the last video. I actually got cut out because my storage was full on my iPad. So I'm just ad-libbing on here. So I think I got to this stage where I was actually showing you this part of the, this bracelet. Now I've had this one for a few months. I'm actually surprised I actually still have it. I tested it for diamonds. It's not diamonds. However, it is beautiful rhinestones and I believe marcasite in this piece of jewellery. Now this item is actually for sale for $120. It's a lovely vintage piece. It dates back between 1930 to 1950 from recollection and research. It's absolutely beautiful. It has no stamps on there, but it's a real little sparkler. It actually shines more than what it's actually showing on this video. So I've had lots of comments again on this one, a lot of likes, and everyone comments how beautiful it is, but it is still available. So this is why I'm showcasing this one again. If you'd like to have it, it's actually on my website as well. And remember, Afterpay is available. And that's the inside of it there. And once again, just a closer look. You can see how beautifully that sparkles. And it's got the old vintage clasp once again, which still works absolutely perfectly. And none of this jewellery has any stones missing, all in beautiful condition. Beautiful, beautiful item. And I'm narrowing it down here. We have a more of a cuff bangle, not so old as such, and having trouble getting it on my arm. Featuring faux pearl, faux turquoise, Lovely engraving on the band for those who love the cuff style bangles. It's a nice big chunky faux turquoise in there. Really, really beautiful. And yes, it's available. And I'm having trouble getting it off. There we go. Has a little bit of tarnishing on the inside, but not overly much. I try to be accurate as possible with my items. Make sure you get a good deal and be happy. So I believe in customer satisfaction. Now I have one more bangle to show you, and it's a really special one. It's one I actually spoke of earlier. But for now I'm just going to show you another Sarah Coventry brooch that got mixed up in this bundle. I've had one before and it's sold pretty fast, and now I have another lovely Sarah Coventry brooch available once again. And I think that might be $32. Very pretty. And it's got a stamp at the bottom just there. Copyright Coventry, I think that one says. Okay, I have a lovely ring and it's testing positive on my diamond tester. In fact, I can show you if you wish how it's actually showing positive. And what I'll do, I'll actually turn that one on and show you the other items, and I'll come back to that one. So I'm just turning that on about there. Now the difference with usually with diamonds, they beep, and with gemstones they actually light up further. So we'll see what this one actually does shortly. And then I have this other lovely, where is it gone? Oh, here it is. Lovely pearl ring set on sterling silver. The size is between, I think it's L, and it's about nearly 6 size, and the pearl is 7mm. It's a lovely item, and I'll just take that off. It's marked 925 inside, and my fingers are too big to fit it any other finger, so that gives you an accurate size. You might have an extra small finger, it actually only goes to there on me on that finger. But a lovely pearl, sterling silver. Yet to list that one. I'm just trying to determine the price on that one, but you can see how that's actually set lovely in the claws. Lovely real pearl ring, sterling silver. So if you want to spoil yourself, by all means do so. As I said, all items come in a gift box, beautifully presented as well. And I actually just found the other Sarah Coventry bracelet that I forgot about before. It's featuring a lovely blue bird, and it's also up for grabs, a baby bracelet. It's actually the first one I found by Sarah Coventry. I've come across a few bluebird bracelets, and usually they're sterling silver. However, this one does not appear to be sterling silver, but still in lovely condition. And as I said, it has Sarah Coventry stamp on the back. Who doesn't love a bluebird, especially the vintage ones? And then I came across these lovely. Now remember, most of this is from a bulk buy of jewellery, and that I got last lot, and I've actually had to make a few videos of. I'm not sure what part I'm up to, but it's just continuing on. And I've got so much more to showcase yet. Now here's an interesting pair of earrings. They're actually clip-on earrings. I've got them upside down. They go that way. Clip-ons. And they're from an Australian maker called Barks, and they've been around, I believe, since 1940s, 1950s, and they're still operating to this day, and they actually have a website. So these are lovely vintage clip-on earrings featuring a lion. So if you love lions, they can be yours. I haven't listed them yet, but I will be. So you can find them on my website sometime soon, or just shoot me a message. Just a close-up. Very unique. Now that diamond tester is on, and if you don't know how to use a diamond tester, you just put your 2 fingers there on the back. You make sure the 2 lights are on there, the red lights. And now you'll see the red stones, and there's some stones between. Well, they're not lighting up. I'll show you. I'll just point it at the stone. Oop. Now when you get metal, it's just going to do that sound. Oop. There we go. Now those stones, sort of like clear stones between, are not lighting up. Ooh. I'll try to do this the other way because I'd like you to see the light shining. So if I can do it again, I'll just get it. Whoops. Well, that's when you strike metal. Remember that? And that's actually doing nothing on that piece. And last but not least, have a gander at this. I was absolutely gobsmacked when I saw this. It's a snake bangle, right? Well, I'd like to show you something special. See all these? They're actually gemstones. And at first I could not open this item. I couldn't work out how to open this bangle at all. I did a little bit of research and then someone helped me out. It does open. They saw the clasp and there we have it. Now look on the inside of that bangle. So it's potentially gold in here. Now the exciting thing about this, believe it or not, after lots of research, it's called a Mughal bangle made in India in the 1880s. So it's a true antique bangle full of beautiful, beautiful gems. We have emeralds, we have sapphires, we have rubies, and we have seed pearls. Now that's actually worth a pretty penny, and we'll be listing it. As I said, research has shown me that it's quite valuable, and I just want to make sure that I put the right price on it. And when I say the right price, it's actually over $1,000 apparently in value. And I've seen a few sell similar to that, and it's got the same, actually might show when I show the video, in comparison, the actual same design and same look. And I've had it looked at by a few vintage people that know about jewellery, and they've all said the same, that it's definitely the authentic, real deal. However, I would like to actually get that properly appraised by a vintage jewellery dealer, just to be sure and to get the right price. I have to get the actual gold tested to see what carat that is. It could be 10 carat, it could be 14 carat, it could be 18 carat, I don't know. And yeah, so it's just something I want to test, but it's a really, really exciting piece. I was so over the moon when I saw this. I'll just quickly put it on. And as I said, when I show the video, I'll show you some extra photos of some other items, but you can see how beautiful that actually sparkles. Now I have actually got my diamond tester still on, so I'm going to attempt yet again to put this on the diamond, on the tester. So if I can just get this right, I'm going to try to hit that blue stone and see if it lights up. Now see how that lights up? So that's it right now. Whoops, that's it right now. Green. Okay, I'm touching that blue again. Whoop, moving. So it lights up on the stones. Now I'm going to go and hit the red one. That one, red one there. And again, it's lighting up. You probably can't see that. And I'm going to try a green one and see if that lights up. Don't know if you can see that angle. See if the green one lights up. Not so much. We'll come back to this stone here, blue one. And it's lighting up again. It's so hard to get the right angle to show you this. But you can see that it's flashing. Now what I do need is actual presidium, and that's more accurate for gems. See how that lights up? And presidiums are quite costly, they're about $600 to buy, and it seems like you can only get them from the United States from what I've seen so far. And there again, it's lighting up. Ooh. And the presidium, while it does, actually tells you what gem's what on that, whereas the diamond test sort of only sort of shows what's what on here. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up the video. It's a very special item. It's called a mug hull bangle, made in India in 1880s. So it's a true, beautiful antique. And yes, I'll be selling it. Thank you for your time. The supposedly short video wasn't so short, was it? But as you can see, I had some lovely, exciting stuff to show. Please like and subscribe, because there's many more treasures coming your way, possibly your way if you want to buy them. But I love to show and tell, so that's it.